Yo, yo, check, check, check. How's everybody doing out there? Y'all good? Did all my peoples here in the Northwest survive the snow apocalypse? A lot of the snow has already melted away. I spent the last couple days out and about taking flicks and soaking it up. What about you guys? Did you guys enjoy the snow? Drop a comment and let me know. So, today is Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. Welcome to the Wicked Wednesday live stream show. This is episode number 49. Shouts out to any San Francisco 49ers fans out there who might be tuned in and watching. If everything sounds okay, if the mic sounds good, if the music sounds good, do me a favor, please smash that thumbs up button 49 times and let me know. I'll give you a moment. What up, Jimbo? What up, Melvin? Austin, what's good? GW the Goo, what up?
Ever heard of vertigo? There ain't no way else to go. Purveyor knows the faculties of poison lay you vertical. It's only murder, bro. Every small animal committed. The only difference is I won't admit I did it. There's a limit as to how far my posse's willing to bend. The dawn of a burgundy autumn blinds the minds of most men. Vomiting from the quarantine, praying for the end. You can tell by the stench that the venom's setting in. On the plane in which you reign, it's classified as do or die. But in the realm in which we dwell, it's function X and multiply. Imagine the madness. The return of the Jew from Nazareth. The hunter and the hunter, the colonizing savages. The only challenge is that they bring enough dirt to bury us. Be aware, I hunt with the daughters of Cerberus. Where we're going, don't stress. There'll be plenty of time to rest. Close the curtains, break the sternum. This is just a contest.
All right, so before we get started, if everyone could please take a moment to hit the share button. Also, please be sure to follow and subscribe to the page if you're not already. And then lastly, if you're one of the motivated supporters who'd like to help get some additional eyes tuned in and joining us tonight, then please consider sharing this with a few Facebook groups and tag some friends down below in the chat section. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to get a few things dialed in, and I'll check back in with you in a couple minutes, all right? Peace.
Check it out, check it out. Original, dirty, rotten scoundrel. J. the Damager. Master of disaster. King of microphone techniques. Rocking right now with JS1. Dub L.
What up, George? What up, Robert Westerland?
And it goes like
Tristan,
this.
what up?
2000 and whatever niggas all about yapping. J. Rue is back, now you sounding like Charlie Chaplin. I'm MC slapping, machine gun action. You should call me Verb G, cause that's what's happening. The guard is coming through house and shit like foreclosure. Impossible to fade, plus got the force like Yoda. Like Biss said, if I run for press, you best be a voter. Super funky like wet cracker, body odor. On some choke 'em out ish till I reach my monthly quota. Sucker MCs on the set, I suggest that your motor. Bait, I blow it up from state to state. I disrespect you like up north and snatch the grub off your plate. I eat to live. I'll put you cigar from Jenny Craig, an arm, a leg, a leg, an arm, a supreme head. Talking about work so much like how you probably work for the Fed. Try and fun out like shot bread. The head in the hood for a bottle of pop. I wipe my prints off the joint before the album drop, just in case the beat sweep when you're trying to cop. And if you don't stop, then we won't stop. The streets, I move swift like them things with them red tops. Don't get too close because you will get got. Hard to pop, rock the spot with one hand on my. When I spit, your ears ring like I'm busting a Glock. So watch out now like them old cats in the ghetto. This shit's far from rock, but it's still heavy metal. Multiple lefts and rights make calm back pedal. Think you Tony Soprano, use a shit like metal. Good fellows get shot in the head before they made. MCs know my name like roaches no raid. Hard to fade, bulletproof, lyrics can't get sprayed. When them things come out, suck and skate like ice capades. That suckers always biting like gators in the glades. Typewriter action, put holes in your Escalades. MCs so booty, they march in the pride parade. Tough guys get locked up and come home with cornbread.
Yeah, it's well wicked.
All right, so did everybody get a chance to get this shared out? Type the word shared down below in the comments section and let it be known. You know me, I'm always trying to build and expand the community, and having you guys share this out is an important part of that mission. Also, as most of you already know, this is a very interactive show, and I'm always encouraging the viewers to get involved, participate, interact with each other, and all that good stuff. So today, let's try to do something fun and see if we can kick things up a notch and try to set some record numbers with the comments, the likes, the shares, the heart emojis, and all that good stuff. I think if everyone is fully engaged in the show today and gives it a little extra effort, I have no doubt that we can set some record numbers today. So, let's go all in and make it a point to stay extra active in the chat section. And most importantly, let's have some fun tonight. And on that note, it's episode number 49. Let's get into some music.
DJ Wicked.
I can chop a beat like Funk Master Flex, challenging the MC style, so who's next? Yeah, I bring it rough when I be rocking. Even in the South, my flow be boondocking, that's right. Bring it back, baby. Feel me on this. Bring it back, baby. I can chop a beat like Funk Master Flex, challenging the MC style, so who's next? I can chop a beat like Funk Master Flex, challenging the MC style, so who's next? I can chop a beat like Funk Master Flex, challenging the MC style, so who's next? I can chop a beat like Funk Master Flex, challenging the MC style, so who's next? I can chop a beat like Funk Master Flex, challenging the MC style, so who's next? Yeah, I bring it rough when I be rocking. Even in the South, my flow be boondocking, that's right. Bumpy knuckles make the girls go crazy. Roll them like CeeLo dice with me and Lazy. I got an appetite for the mic like a 450-pound nigga for chicken delight. Rappers are suspect, I got styles to dissect. Rappers wanna be actors, I direct. Feel me? I hate a biter, laying in the cut. Listen to the lyrical styles and eat them up. Check this, I did a style and Tony touch 50 MCs. Niggas wanted to hear me rock it way overseas. I said I'm so ill, deaf niggas be dancing to my jam still. I spit shit dead niggas can feel. Stay in my zone to keep shit selling. Rappers fake gangsters, lying to the fans, I'm telling. You wanna know if a nigga is real? Try to kick it with him, look him in his eyes. If he tell you that he got a pill, so you can read him like that. A nigga's not a dog, he's a motherfucking cat. Man, the devious minds will make him do these things. All you gotta do is rock and make the mic swing. Don't try to be something that you're not, my nigga. Or you might get your faking ass shot, my nigga. It's the devious minds will make him do these things. All you gotta do is rock and make the mic swing. Don't try to be something that you're not, my nigga. Or you might get your faking ass shot, my nigga. To the beat, y'all, I make it rock on and on like nighttime being around before morn. Check that. I rock on my own label just like the artist. Without the high heel boots and no, I'm not a live guitarist. Bitches enjoy my flow like good sex. Then I hit, and Freddie Fox ain't gotta bomb shit. Niggas be promising Thomases and giving out toes. Can't get a bitch if you broke. Blow you niggas out like smoke. Everybody wanna rhyme. Is it for the love or the dime? Shit, I know a nigga gotta eat, but at least you can keep the street and stop looping up niggas' beats. Sarcastic shit I might spit. Don't mind me, I'm just another MC. The only difference is I scrap for mines and don't ride another nigga's lap for mines. It's about beats and rhymes, you niggas better get it together before I bring it to you, nigga, whatever. It's the devious mind to make them do these things. All you gotta do is rock and make the mic swing. Don't try to be something that you're not, my nigga. Or you might get your faking ass shot, my nigga. It's the devious mind that makes them do these things. All you gotta do is rock and make the mic swing. Don't try to be something that you're not, my nigga. Or you might get your faking ass shot, my nigga.
Y'all ready for DJ Wicked?
All right, so as always, if you enjoyed the show today, please remember that tips and donations are gladly welcome and greatly appreciated. And all of that tipping info can actually be found pinned down below in the chat section. And of course, everyone who sends a contribution today will receive a complete track list featuring all of the songs that I played during the show tonight. So, first up, let's do a quick roll call and see who's tapped in today. Now, whether you're right here in Thorn City or you're sailing on a catamaran in the Bahamas, drop a comment and let me know where you're tuned in from. What city, what state, what country, and what's one thing you've learned while watching the Wicked Wednesday live stream show. I always go back after the show is over and I read all the comments, so it'll be kind of interesting to see what you guys retained and learned from the show. So drop a comment and let me know. What up, Victor? Yo, what up, Keenan? Who else we got up in here? What up, Shannon Lee? Maybe what's good? Armando, what up? James Watson, what's good? Bruce White, what up? Paul B, what's good? Tristan, what up? Brandon, Mike, Drez, Crystal Pilar, Dennis Vogel, Justin, Edmundo, Karen, what up? Jason, DJ Sun, what's good? This one right here is by Mike Myers, straight out of LA.
It's Mike Myers, you know the cat from Halloween. All you hear is footsteps and hollering. Who needs a gun when it's action due? Aim for the back, trying to cut your ass in two. See, it's only one thing that I ask of you. Don't piss me off, cause then I'm coming after you. No need to run, you know I'm gonna capture you. And once I do, you know I'm gonna splatter you. That's how it goes. That brother Mike got all kind of flows. From Southern California, we got all kind of hoes. Our brother stay fresh, got all kind of clothes. Brand new gadgets, got all kind of those. Motorola two-way and a cell phone. If you looking at me funny, man, then get the hell gone. Cause I ain't got time for niggas who drop dimes. You got your shit and I got mine. One's for the treble, two's for the bass, three's for the rhymes that I spit in your face. Four's for them dashes paying dues. Five for the MCs that sled crews. One for the treble, two's for the bass, three's for the rhymes that I spit in your face. Four's for the heads that shake it for me. And five
Wicked.
Okay. So, for the next hour or so, I'm going to be spinning a bunch of underground and old school hip hop joints, all on vinyl, just like I do every Wednesday. And since this show is more than just a DJ set, I'm also going to be talking about hip hop history, vinyl culture, new releases, and all things hip hop related. In fact, these Wicked Wednesday episodes are intended to be just as educational and entertaining. So hopefully you guys, don't have any preconceived notions that this is just a DJ set, because there's actually a lot of research and homework that goes into these shows. So in addition to the music, I hope you'll find this show to be both interesting and informative as well. Also, keep in mind the Facebook police don't like it when I use their platform to stream music, so if they happen to abruptly shut the live stream down today, don't go anywhere, just hang tight. Allow me a couple of minutes and I'll try to restart a new live stream as quickly as I possibly can. With that said, post that middle finger emoji down in the chat section. Give a little shout out to the Facebook police. And let's hope we can get through a full episode today without any interruptions. Alright, let's get back into some music.
Like me, I'm sound. Conviction to beat knocks from my head to my cheap socks. Underneath living legends, Reeboks. I'm bound to free speech. Thoughts seep around rocks. Volcanic or crack, hard to hold back. Go with the flow, know what you know and show that. Too relevant, but I go back like keggers on a hill or 5 on a dope sack. Smoke stack. Think, act, shrink, rap. Rap with a shrink before you go and ink the tat. That's permanent. Life learning it, Pat. Never wanna see the road turn into a track. I ain't running no games. Small time, no names. If we one in the same, you gunning for change.
Amp hit him with a
1. Zion hit him with a
1, 2.
Go on and count me in
1,
now.
2, 3.
Universal how we paying the styles. Amp hit him with a
1.
Crouch hit him with a
1, 2.
Go on and count me in now.
2, 3.
All right, so before we get too far into the show, I wanted to be sure I mentioned this new Biggie documentary that's coming out in a couple of weeks called I Got a Story to Tell. And it actually drops globally on Netflix on Monday, March 1st. And it's supposed to celebrate the life of Notorious B.I.G. with rare behind-the-scenes footage and testimonials from some of his closest friends. And you can actually watch that trailer now over on YouTube. In fact, if I could ask the Wicked Wednesday admin to post the YouTube link down in the chat section, I'd greatly appreciate it. Give a round of applause to the Wicked Wednesday admin. Always helping the show run smoothly and efficiently. Anyways, I feel like I've seen so many Biggie documentaries at this point. It kind of makes me wonder what more about his life story could possibly be told. But I'm still going to tune in and watch it anyways, because after all, it's Biggie. What do you guys think? You going to tune in and watch? Drop a comment and let me know.
TheRealDJWicked.
You know what? Speaking of tuning in and watching, if I could have everyone take 1 second, let's tag some celebrities. Who should we tag this week? Let's all focus on like one person. How about we all tag Damian Lillard? He's a Blazer. He's a Portlander, right? So you know how to tag people, right? You just put the little @ symbol followed by their name. So @Damian Lillard. And then let's also, we might as well tag the Willamette Week while we're at it, right? Invite them to tune in and watch. Just put the little @ symbol and type Willamette Week afterwards. right, let's go.
Bigger they come, the harder they fallin'. It ain't nothing but the sound boys brawling. If you listen close and you can hear the reaper calling. Bigger they come, the harder they fall. Mr. Big Bad Mouth, man don't know when to stay quiet. Always talk about how he can't be beat, but I don't buy it. Come try it, no one man is a riot. Seek the head and fly it, man against a giant. David against Goliath, I show triumph. Hold down the fort, hold ground with a 4-pound pronoun in case it go down. Cause people are just so low down at the showdown. The faster you go, the harder it is to slow down. Is it my town or your town? Can't nobody hold me down, the bigger they come. But soon they won't make a sound. Snatch them up and take them down. Shake the foundation mound. And that's that. Now how would you react? Kaboom out your back. There's no more moving back. It ain't no get back when the hammer kick back. When the warriors go out to war, they seldom make it back up against the wall. Let's see who got the balls. Bigger they come, the harder they gotta fall. Bigger they come, the harder they fallin'. Bigger they come, the harder they fallin'. Bigger they come, the harder they fallin'. Bigger they come, the harder they fall. Bigger they come, the harder they fallin'. It ain't nothing but the sound boys brawling. If you listen close and you can hear the reaper calling. Bigger they come, the harder they fall.
All right, let's smooth it out a little bit. All right, so check it out. This is the segment that I call You Can Get With This or You Can Get With That. And here's how it's going to work. I create...
battle a million crews or just stress one. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. You got a mic, it's automatic that I test one. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. Only suckers rock Teflon vest, son. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. We worldwide, motherfuck what the rest done. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one.
All right, you can get with this or you can get with that. Here's how it's going to work. I create a ridiculous scenario using 2 classic hip-hop albums, and then I let you guys decide which one of the albums you're going to choose over the other. And here's the scenario. It's late at night during a snowstorm, and you've just been informed that your grandmother is in hospice, and she only has a few hours remaining before she passes. Without hesitation, you hop in your car and start racing across town to her care facility so you can spend a little time with her before she transitions. You make it about halfway there, and then suddenly one of your tires gets stuck in a deep snowdrift, and unfortunately you don't have a shovel or any tools, and there's no one around to help you.
I'll battle a million crews or just stress one. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. You got a mic, it's automatic that I test one. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. Only suckers rock Teflon vest, son. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. We worldwide, motherfuck what the rest done. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one.
All right, so you're stuck in a snowdrift, and you aware that every minute counts, so you frantically search your car, trying to find anything that you can to wedge under your tire so that you can get your car out and get to your grandmother's bedside. So in your trunk, you find 2 records that your grandmother had just gifted you for Christmas a couple months earlier. That said, the question for you guys is, which one of the albums are you going to wedge under the tire so that you can get your car unstuck?
Real shit, fuck that.
You can get with this, Wu-Tang Forever by the Wu-Tang Clan, or you can get with that, Ice Cube, Death Certificate, knowing damn well that whichever one you tuck under that tire is going to be destroyed forever. So which album are you going to sacrifice? Drop a comment and let me know.
I'll battle a million crews or just stress one. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. You got a mic, it's automatic that I test one. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. Only suckers rock Teflon vest, son. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. We worldwide, motherfuck what the rest done. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one.
Southeast L brother style, what? I bless
mess around to make God murder. Sucker crew herder, program the bus on site. Pro mic worker, when crowds is packed, my vocal tone burns like cognac. For MC's crazy act, I style minds like Prozac. Fuck preaching, I bust and leave suckers gap reaching. Destroy with metaphors and come cleaner than bleach. When you tough talk, you best be prepared to walk. I'm guaranteed to fit physicals and soft rhymes and chalk. In the field that ain't been real since 88, the great have fallen. More bullets than yes y'allin'. Every time I rock mics, it's a true school delight. That's a known fact, like most serial killers is white. I bust a Nile flow, Island Pro, all my foes die slow. Sex, Guinness, and chronic, run shit like the Ayatollah. All I know is whack rapper, shut the fuck up. Pull up a chair, guard your grill and knuckle up, bitch, what? I'll battle a million crews or just trust one. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. You got a mic, it's automatic that I test one. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. Only suckers rock Teflon vests, son. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one. We worldwide, motherfuck what the rest done. Prepared, never scared, I just bless one.
Wicked.
All right. So let's get into some birthday shout outs real quick. And every time I say a name, I want you guys to post a little birthday cake emoji down in the chat section, all right? So, first up, Monday, February 15th, Leela Clay, Paula Berry, Jeremy Burnside, and Kyle Rowland all have birthdays. Tuesday, February 16th, Morgan Garrison, Brian Stevenson, and Eugene Chisholm all have birthdays. Today, Wednesday, February 17th, Wazulu and Harry Mack have birthdays. Thursday, February 18th, Mariah Rosado, Brian Reagan, and my dude Sorsky over in Bend, Oregon have birthdays. Saturday, February 20th, Kirsten Floyd and Rita Herrera have birthdays. And then Sunday, February 21st, my dude Mark Bartholomew has a birthday. All right, let's talk about some celebrity birthdays as well. Monday, February 15th was Birdman's 52nd birthday. Tuesday, February 16th was Lupe Fiasco's 39th, Ice-T's 63rd, Denzel Curry's 26th, and Conway the Machine turned 39. Today, Wednesday, February 17th, is Michael Jordan's 58th birthday and Jim Brown's 85th birthday. Thursday, February 18th, Dr. Dre turns 56, Juelz Santana turns 39, Dumbfounded turns 35, and Smoke DZA turns 37. Friday, February 19th, Lord Finesse turns 51, Immortal Technique turns 43, and Smokey Robinson turns 81. Saturday, February 20th, Rihanna turns 33, and Chaos the Rapper turns 49. And Sunday, February 21st, Jordan Peele of Key & Peele turns 46, and Wishbone of Bone Thugs turns 46 as well. Also, did you guys know that the state of Oregon just had a birthday? It was on Valentine's Day, February 14th, and Oregon turned 162. Shouts out to Oregon. And shouts out to all the Aquarians and all the Pisces out there too. If you know someone who has a birthday coming up, shoot me a direct message and let me know, and I'll try and give them a shout out during my next show, all right? Let's get back into some music.
Success is an illusion you're losing. A fusion of a delusion and a souped up confusion. Confusing me with the fantasy of your own little land is assuming your fate's not meeting the back of my hand. I'm the nightclubber Lang, leaving crew short change. They have you rearrange your whole game when on stage. Considering the affliction of a walking contradiction, who bucks at traditions and acts of contrition. So you can still hate us and question the status. Nevertheless, what you face is career law hiatus. No covenant with the government, trick under the sleeve. With government cheese symbolizing how you crew underachieve. Solitarily believe in the notes you preconceive. Giving more than we receive while you fake it in a weave. Ridicule the status quo when these critics in the know. The juice that you forego when you whack ass stage show.
Rapping is like acting. We don't portray movies.
What up, Mike Tiny Garrison? What up, TJ? What up, Heather? What's good, Corey?
We don't portray movies.
Kelly Cuts, what up? Isaac, what's good? Anthony Whiteclay, what up? What up, Travis?
I got a vicious disposition, inching at me for attacking those that lacking skill, inflicting pain of foes, leaving them frozen. The chosen, choking the showman, my slogan. We slug best on mics and bow down to no man. My beats serenade streets for all of my peeps who hate the police but ain't afraid to succeed. You wish, keep it moving like secret government plots, so whether you know it or not, we ain't about to just stop. So while they formulate schemes, we formulate plans and cultivate dreams to take our life in our hands. The overachievers, quarterback and receivers, on some do for self-righteous indignation, believe us. DJ spin the cut, my fisticuffs are pissed enough to interrupt the world, so listen up. To whom it may concern, this is my declaration of war. My onslaught of words with action assured.
Rapping is like acting. We don't portray movies. We write the script and flip it. Collapse. Boom, bap, battle rap. Rapping is like acting. We don't portray movies. We write the script and flip it. Collapse. Boom, bap, battle rap.
All right, so if you just tuned in, welcome to the Wicked Wednesday live stream show. Please hit the share button and the follow button if you haven't already. And be sure to drop a comment down below and let me know where you're tuned in from. I'm live and direct from Portland, Oregon myself, former home of Tanya Harding, Gus Van Sant, and Elliott Smith. Rest in peace. All right, so there's a couple new hip-hop releases that I wanted to mention real quick. First up, Friday, February 12th, Slain from La Coca Nostra released a new project called The Things We Can't Forgive. Next up, coming up on Friday, February 19th, The God Fahim and Your Old Droog have a new collaboration project dropping called The YOD Fahim. And then lastly, this Friday, February 19th, Yellow Wolf and Kasky have a new collaboration project coming out called Yellow Wolf Black Sheep. And that's all I have for new releases. So if you guys know of any other new hip-hop projects coming out that are worth checking out, feel free to drop a comment and let me know. And speaking of new releases, did you guys hear that new Fife Dog song that was released a few days ago? It was called Nutshell Part 2, and it was featuring Redman and Busta Rhymes. It was actually pretty dope. And apparently, there's still talks of a new Fife Dog record that's supposed to be dropping in 2021, and there's no official release date that's been announced yet. But I'm actually really looking forward to that record. So type Rest in Peace Fife Dog down in the comment section and show some love.
Yeah, it's well wicked.
halitosis, multiple scoliosis. Dr. Kill giving the rap dosage. Postage, stamp sign, sealed, delivered, distributed through the hood. Motherfucker, what's good? Exciting, unorthodox, biting, ought to stop fighting. Fuck it, now I'm forced to box. You got 22 tattoos, you Tupac. A tad too much, touch like Tupac. Dude, that sucks. Smack saliva out the side of your face. I ain't trying to be rude, but do you food, so I gotta make grace. Why? Jesus Christ, that's all the time. Yeah, all praises due to the rhyme. Y'all niggas is foul. Fucking Sean to shoot 2 from the line, 2 for the 9. I leave letter your jaw, you rock. These niggas ain't ready for war. Let them know.
Nah, nigga, these rookies ain't ready for retardation in this realest form and rapping this streetcar racing. Rebellious rhetoric, heat start blazing. After that, ordained Caucasians in the streets all taping shit up. They could be trying to piece y'all faces back together. You keep on playing, you hit?
Yeah, the loud mouth choir, Luger lifted the name. The word of magician, David Blaine in your chain. Hoops upside your head, it's making hoops upside your head. You're wearing suits, and I'm telling you, gang, you eat soup with the noodles and eggs. Hoops upside your head, it's making hoops upside your head. You're wearing suits, and I'm telling you, gang, you eat soup with the noodles and eggs. Okay.
How you guys doing out there? Y'all still with me? So I just got a couple emails. I always got to give shout outs to the cats who send contributions before the show is even over. Shouts out to Bruce White. Shouts out to Donovan Hayes. Shouts out to Rihanna Alexander. Shouts out to Erica and everyone else who sent tips and contributions. Greatly appreciated. You know, this show literally could not happen if it weren't for all of you guys and your generous contributions and your continued support. So much love. Thanks for believing in me and believing in the show and believing in Wicked Wednesdays. And thanks for helping wanting to see the show be a success. So give yourselves a round of applause, y'all. All right? Let's get back into some music.
DJ Wicked.
Most all of the time. I know freedom just gotta be a state of the mind. I mean, nothing ain't free, it's a feeling inside. You lock down, then you gotta use your spirit to guide. Well, life ain't never been no crystal stair, but I scrape right through it with the grace of a player. Got a stack of rap snacks up and back of my chair, catalog of my thoughts if you can to hear. We make pesos, plus we do what we want. Rather swing for the fence than go for the bump. Grand Slam, goddamn, broke me out of my slump. Can't come in here weak, cause we ain't no pump. Got the world on my shoulders, but I still feel free. Throwing boulders at your quotas if you can't feel me. Don't wanna be no rock star, I'm too OG. Way deep in the beats and motivating the streets. Yeah. In the city, you know. In the city, you know. In the city, you know. In the city, you know.
Well, my rap's hot and I ain't got no degrees. To keep you warm, they should bottle my steeds. I'm out of these leagues like I'm a free agent. Form-fitted track for the dreamers to lay in. Playing my part is a unique sensation. To come from the Bay, make my way to LA, then say what the hell I wanna when I wanna. Then I come there, missed you like Rwanda. Care about my mama and baby's mama too. Depending on the field, then that's what I'ma do. I'm all heart, no plan, fresh start, old hand. It ain't a bluff, make you wanna fold, man. In the city of dope, we roll grand. Steering out of danger, cause it's a cold land. And I'm built to tilt back and drive. With that California coast and keep it mackin' alright. In the city, you know. 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 In the city, you know.
DJ Wicked.
All right. So, real quick, let's talk about this week in hip-hop history. First up, February 17th, 1988, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince released their single called Parents Just Don't Understand. And this song went on to win a Grammy for Best Rap Performance at the 1989 Grammy Awards. Moving right along, February 20th, 1995, the Notorious B.I.G. released his hit single called Big Papa. And I actually had the opportunity to visit Biggie's childhood home in Brooklyn about 4 or 5 months ago. And just being able to stand in front of his old building gave me goosebumps knowing that he grew up there. Check that one off the bucket list. All right. February 21st, 1995, DJ Quick released his third studio album titled Safe and Sound. You guys remember DJ Quick's legendary underground red tape from back in the day? That's a mandatory listen. Next up, February 20th, 1996, Lord Finesse released his third album called The Awakening. How many Lord Finesse fans we got tuned in and watching today? Smash that heart button for Lord Finesse and show some love. Also on February 20th, 1996, Jay-Z released his hit song called Dead Presidents, and this was the first single off of Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt album, and it's probably my favorite Jay-Z song of all time. February 15th, 1999. Sadly, Big L was gunned down and murdered in Harlem at just 24 years old. Big L, of course, is regarded by many as one of the best MCs to ever do it. Type rest in peace Big L down in the comment section. Show some love. And last but not least, February 18th, 2003, Zion I released Deep Water Slang Volume 2.0. And I remember I've seen Zion I perform live a few times, and the lead rapper, Zumbi, he used to always perform in just his socks with no shoes. It always kind of tripped me out. Anyway, just a fun fact for you. Shouts out to Zion I. And that concludes this week in hip-hop history.
Wicked.
And in the hood, you gotta be nice with the 9. 9 meaning 9 numbers. I've been doing this here, let's get this clear. Serving you cats for 9 summers. Freestyles can be the gift and the curse. As soon as I spit it, they bit it the worst. Everything I'm saying is real, I'm living a verse. Ever since 9/11, I've been living alert. Don't cross my path, cause you know the outcome. By any means necessary, like the brother Malcolm. I really don't know where to begin. You gotta know the ins and outs before you get in. The most dedicated, and it's clearly stated. Most of my crimes have always been rhyme related. End here, period, dot, stop. The best that ever did it, that's naturally off top.
Supernatural, and that's off the top like supernatural. I call it like I see it on stage, like supernatural. That's off the top, that's off the top, that's off the top like supernatural. Supernatural, and that's off the top like supernatural. I call it like I see it on stage, like supernatural. That's off the top, that's off the top, that's off the top.
All right, y'all. It's selfie time, the most important part of the show. And let's make it real simple this week. Here's how it's going to work. All you got to do is throw on your favorite t-shirt, snap a selfie, and then send the selfie directly to my inbox on Facebook Messenger. It's that easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the selfies and make an episode 49 recap collage with all of the photos, and then I'm going to share them tomorrow on my Facebook page. So again, snap a selfie in your favorite t-shirt and then send the selfie to my inbox ASAP. After all, this is the most important part of the show. And I want to make sure I can include you in that recap collage. And go.
measure, sleek as your German auto texture. 600, automatic flow speed selector. Roll raps the track, wreck it over hi-hats. Cruise control through your sector. We define pressure.
Who wanna tango with the Detroit sponsors? Since 1978, bound to bomb you. Smoking on this piece from Okinawa that will make you jump out a car at 65 miles per hour. Descendant of captured, kinky head body snatches. The Excalibur, continued flow manufacturer. Hit you in the head and the heart. Break it down and pause, get done before you start by a master of the art. Real time movement designed to push units. I influence the future right now how I do it. So boo, you better get down and use it before you lose it. I'ma huff and puff and blow down the house over the music. I bring heart attack and leave broken hearts with these cats. Commentate like Marvin Bite back. Surgically remove the wick whack verbally over drum track. The remedy.
Dynamic measure, sleek as your German auto texture. 600, automatic flow speed selector. Roll raps the track, wreck it over hi-hats. Cruise control through your sector. We define pressure. Dynamic measure, sleek as your German auto texture. 600, automatic flow speed selector. Roll raps the track, wreck it over hi-hats. Cruise control through your sector. We define pressure.
Fools only take the time out to listen, recognizing the simplifications that we ain't the ones. Coming with that weak hit. My fronters don't bother us in the least bit. You need get a life before you get slung like dice like the rest. Hollow tips to his chest from the verbal. Murderous to those who know that solace could be deadly. Coming directly in the face of
that fix that you feed for, never seen before. The remedy for those sick of how MCs perform. With Dave G, the score is more than you bargained for. Talking slick and hit my point like a marksman. Barking over beats like a Rottweiler. Top dollar whether you pop caps or pop collars. Yo, with shots hollered, Dave came through to blaze a few verses to a major brain too. I never talk some shit I ain't do. My aim is to raise a few brows with breakthrough styles with no fronts. I put it in plain view. Display 2 pounds of snares and kicks that persuade you to rock to this shit. Plus hot linguistics mixed and it's a rap. How the fuck we gon' miss? It's the elite with speech that beats the beat senseless. The consensus states we the all-time greats, nigga.
What you want, why deny? You can run but you can't hide. Why try? All you ever get is what you see. Any problem you can just believe. What you want, why deny? You can run but you can't hide. Why try? All you ever get is what you see. Any problem you can just believe.
All right, so how's everybody doing out there? Y'all still with me? This is Wicked Wednesday, episode number 49. Drop a hashtag WW49 down in the comment section and let me know if you're still here. Can you guys believe that we're only a couple episodes away from the 1-year anniversary of these online Wicked Wednesday shows? That's right. Episode number 52 will be the official 1-year anniversary celebration. And that's going to take place on Wednesday, March 10th. So be sure to mark that down on your calendars and round up some friends to tune in and join us that night. It's kind of crazy to think we've been doing these for 11 months already without missing a single week. I literally feel like I've released like 49 mixtapes since this pandemic started. Anyway, give yourselves a round of applause and let's keep that positive momentum rolling, all right? Let's go.
in close cut. Restraint from temptation is drained from both nuts. Now in the physical form, verbalized through the scriptures, I was biblically born as Aya, Jebemiah, conceived through the blunt fire. On Kawasaki's Willie up on one tire. Well respected, gel connected, got the method for them pretty females perfected for sure. Very few flaws, heavy Chevy 2 doors. Candy painted to give a nigga the blue balls. Pause, this the life I chose, then did the 360, the ciphers closed. Come on, come on.
The format is real sickness, contagious. Here I come.
This one right here is by AZ, produced by DJ Premier.
I don't have to run no game, I've done those things.
Young and
Called The
gifted, my
Format.
songs prolific in the beach bungalow is how I bung in Christmas for the street summer flow from the hungriest district. Switch kicks, crisp when I come to them picnics. Play slow, paper chase stack and lay low. Range road, tinted all black, the same old. Psychic mind, bites his rhymes, then turned a new leaf on my life of crime. No concerns with new beef, who's as nice as I'm. It's confirmed from few feet, I'm still a sniper blind. Built my fame, spilt my pain. Politic and daily still trying to milk the game. It's obvious that I'm real, rap skills remain. I took some change and I'm still the same.
The format is real sickness, contagious. Here I come, Jay-Z. There you go. Still, I don't have to run no game, I've done those things.
Learned the system, burned some ism. Jotted my Jews down like journalism. How I maneuver now, it emerged the wisdom. A pilgrim prophesies, put the words to rhythm. Relate.
DJ Wicked.
Okay. This is the segment that I like to call Your MP3s Bore Me. And this is the part of the show where I choose one record to share from my collection that possesses some type of fun, interesting, special, unique, or sentimental quality to it. It's basically like a show and tell for fans of hip-hop culture and vinyl culture. That said, today I'm sharing my copy of the Profile Singles box set. How many of you guys are familiar with Profile Records? Smash that heart button and let me know. Profile Records, of course, was a record label based in New York City from the early 80s through the late 90s, specializing in urban-oriented music. It was also home to some of hip-hop's biggest stars at the time, including Run DMC, Special Ed, Rob Bass, DJ Easy Rock, DJ Quick, and more. So what this basically is a collection of greatest hits from one of the most important hip-hop record labels of all time. And this box set was actually released in 1989, and it was set to celebrate the Profile Records 20-year anniversary in the music industry. And I believe I paid about $40 for this box set at a store called Jackpot Records here in Portland, Oregon. With that said, let's open this thing up and take a quick look inside. Hang tight 1 second. Alright, so as you can see, it comes in this nice heavy-duty box with the Profile Records logo on the front in silver foil. And then on the inside, you have 5 12-inch singles featuring 15 hit songs from the Profile Records catalog. And all the instrumentals are included as well, so that's kind of cool too. You got songs like Peter Piper by Run DMC, It Takes Two by Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, Rock This Fucking Joint by Poor Righteous Teachers, Think About It by Special Ed, and a whole bunch of other classics as well. And then it also comes with this little glossy insert that has a little paragraph backstory about every song, and then it has some of the production credits and liner notes and whatnot. So the interesting thing about this record and this box set is it's not that fancy, it's not that flamboyant, but it's the quality of the music that's featured that's all top-notch, which also makes this a great collection piece for any fans of old school hip-hop. And let's say it all together, y'all. It's records like this that make your MP3s bore me. Let's get back into some music. Shout out to LA Cool.
Like you enamel, born to bump like camel. Keep them holy like saddles, give you a sample. I will leave them in shambles, never live an example. Got trapped on jump, them stats and stuff. You would think we was playing b-ball. By the way, I be having these niggas jump. Lost in the force, we jump. No twist, I know gets punked. Up your head, you getting clunked. Getting stuck like a wreck ship. Watch out my direction with a direct hit. Ignorant left get. On niggas I set trick, on bitches I set trick, but never get lovey-dovey. All of my balls like rugby. Petite, fat, beautiful, ugly. I'ma give that hoe a ass massage in her bath garage. When he came, I slid in the head. Just like camouflage, getting the fuck up out of Dodge. In your throat, I'm leaving my mic live. Now who got prize and who got prize? Since last time I drew a line, if the shit must pop in slow motion, I cruise your block, never to the bus. How you gon' fuck with the niggas who master hip hop? I'm the reason rap brews the country. I'm cool, rifle cruising the block with the style that I got. Never gon' stop straight hip hop. I'm the reason rap brews the country. I'm cool. Cause for rush, apart and bust. Y'all report at us. Coolest cause to crush, you all as such. You report as small as us. The one man band tripping the double dutch. Put your trust in King Cool. Yeah, I can sing too. I bring cool on my dick. I sing you. I'm about to bring you to your knees. I'm 4 degrees. Everyone agrees. Highlights the fly trapeze. I zap these when it's trying to run. Once my rap conceive, having fun while I slap and seize. But look at my way, they probably got took it away. Hook and turn into a haymaker. Ballin' like a LA Laker. As I lay in the layer. It's a shame the game stayed the same. Being hated by players. I'm ready on the greater scale. Hardcore is the way to build. Doing days while I spray my shield. Thinking about heaven on my way to hell. Meditate, wait for my wounds to heal. Many more tunes to feel when I flow. Watch how the room feel. Laying headed to the way to hump the bride when I cool kneel. Taking over shack with your kill. It's back to fiction for play for real. It's the time to lie, time to die, time to chill when it's time for skill. I'm the reason rap rules the country. I'm cool. Rifle cruising the block with the style that I got. Never gonna stop straight hip hop. I'm the reason rap rules the country. I'm cool. Rifle cruising the block with the style that I got. Never gonna stop straight hip hop. You niggas still don't get it. Don't act shit if I'm with it. Nigga, I still don't feel it. Might as well forget it. Forgot it, you got spotted. Bitches out my chronic. With throw a boom and tonic. I'll be your
one verse will put your eye out. Fuck around and find out. Underground for years, it's too deep for me to climb out. Tunnels in the catacombs, running from a bat at home. I told my step pops I would kill him if I had the chrome. He kept the door locked. I prayed to the warlocks. Right around the time that Rodney King met the 4 cops. My cycle was so violent, I was screaming through the silence. Spray painting public property, unruly and defiant. Mean streaking on the metro. No snaps for petrol. My best friend from show lines, the other one a klepto. Joking on my wardrobe, so disrespectful. Didn't have it back then, that's why now I cop the retro. Kicks and the toys, cause I'm trying to fill the void of a childhood. The demons and the alcohol destroy. Was a boy from the hood, still a nigga from the streets. And I ain't a conscious rapper, you can get your ass beat. What's up?
This one right here is by Murs and Ninth Wonder. What up, Brandon? What up, K-Girl? Jeffrey Growth, what up? Jin K, what's good? Edmundo, what up?
My city is so massive, ride around while in traffic. Metaphysically, a master raindrops full of acid. Hit the tip of your tongue, make the world come alive. Psychedelic colors, it's a California vibe. Alive and I'm woke, I survived being broke. White folks thought the wealth was an inside joke. Now I LMAO at the ATM. They call the LAPD, but they say, wait, that's him. They grew up on my music, so they don't even pursue it. Steady swerving through the sewage, hoodie up like a druid. You could do it how I do it, you would be who I am. You could ask around the city, I'm the motherfucking man. Not for stunting or no flexing, but they wanted a reflection of the Southern California sunset in its essence. I'm a blessing in disguise, cause my lessons open eyes. Since back in 9-5, I've been repping worldwide, west side.
Yo, do you guys want to hear the most pop-sounding underground song you've ever heard in your life? Check it out. I love this song right here. This is underground, but it sounds like a pop song. How many of you guys are familiar with this one right here?
bag. Raising you busters off the set. At first I didn't really think it was possible, but I guess y'all done one up and said a mouthful, and now I feel like I should, just be the brave one and get an airway some. New breezes for my true breezes and real kneesies. It's so easy to locate my frequency beneath the sea and underwater galaxy. It's not a fantasy, you be who you gotta be. And like the THC tree, it can set your mind free. So baby, come with me, because I know a place where you don't have to go pop, no. Follow me if you're in love with hip-hop. And I know once you're there, you won't be able to stop doing the radio.
What up, Mark? What up, Pina? What up, Dave? What up, Christian?
It's popping and crackling, party people dancing and you feel it in your abdomen. It's new when it's happening, so don't miss the action win. Kirby Dominance, the feature main attraction, girl. I love the way you move, it's so sexy though. You're looking like a girl that need to holler at me. I'm spitting that new technology, driven with no apology. Bound to make you change your mind like a lobotomy. It's like radiation when you feel my body heat. Pressed up against you, I'll kiss you. So fix your cosmetology and just follow me. Because I know a place where you don't have to go pop, no. Follow me if you're in love with hip-hop. And I know once you're there, you won't be able to stop doing the radio shot. It's the
All right, y'all. So I've already been spinning for just over an hour. I'm going to play maybe one or two more, and then I'm going to get out of here. If you enjoyed the show today, please keep in mind that tips and donations are gladly accepted and greatly appreciated. You can find all that tipping info pinned down below in the chat section. And as usual, everyone who sends a contribution today will receive a complete track listing featuring every song that I played during the show tonight. And as usual, I'm going to conclude today's show with a little improv scratch session. So when I drop that last instrumental, feel free to show some love by tapping the heart button to the beat. With that said, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and sticking around to the end of the show. As a reminder, don't forget to send me your selfies ASAP so that I can include you in the Wicked Wednesday recap collage. All you got to do is snap a selfie while wearing your favorite t-shirt and then send it directly to my inbox on Facebook Messenger. It's that easy, so don't forget. Other than that, I hope to see y'all back here again on Wednesday, February 24th for episode number 50. Till then, be safe, stay well, and I'll see y'all next week. What up, Amy? What up, Eric? What up, Anthony? Eduardo, what's good? Autumn, what up? Eric G, what up? Who else we got up in here? Jamal, Andrew, Franklin, Sebastian, Ivan, Down Pat, Drake Curtis, what up? Austin, Chelsea Garrett, what's good? So you guys already know what time it is. It's time to hop in that UFO and blast off. And remember, be sure to hit that heart button to the beat if you're feeling it. All right? Let's go. All right, y'all. On that note, I'm out. Peace.